Andrea Berta's £17 million plot. Tottenham fight. Mikel Arteta message. With the January transfer window opening up in around 48 hours, Football.London brings you live updates on the latest Arsenal rumours heading into the market. This evening, Arsenal host fellow title challengers Aston Villa at the Emirates Stadium. It's a clash which looks pivotal to the Gunners' Premier League hopes, as a defeat will see an Emery's side draw level on points with Mikel Arteta's. Moreover, it would hand the advantage to Man City, who would leapfrog the North Londoners if they overcome Sunderland at the Stadium of Light and Villa triumph. However, these are not the only ongoing plots heading into the clash with Villa. Arteta has already made it clear he wants the Gunners to be active in the transfer window next month, whether it's exploring potential signings who can arrive in the winter or scouting ahead of the summer. Injuries have begun to pile up as the club competes in the Premier League, the Champions League and the League Cup. The January window could be a pivotal time for the club. Without further ado, here's a look at the latest Arsenal news and transfer updates for another busy day of action. Youngster linked to Arsenal in talks for new contract. Marseille teenage star Daryl Bukayo is reportedly in talks to extend his contract with the French club. Bukayo, 18, has been linked with a move to Arsenal in the past. His contract with Roberto De Zerbi's side expires in the summer of 2027, with barely 18 months left on his deal. The French side are prioritising a new contract for him, according to Foot Mercato. He recently provided the vital assist for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's goal against Newcastle United in the Champions League. Arsenal to battle Mana TD for X Mana TD star according to reports. Not sure what to make of this one, but Arsenal are reportedly pondering a move for ex-Manchester United star Scott McTominay, and they may have to battle Manchester United for his signature. According to Court Offside, Mikel Arteta's side are considering a shock move for the now Napoli star. Last year, the Scot took Serie A by storm by being named the Serie A MVP on his way to winning the title. He has transitioned from being a steady and reliable defensive midfielder to a box-to-box star who can arrive in the box late and score at will. While Antonio Conte's side snapped him up for around £26 million, Napoli reportedly value him at around £60 million. As well as the ability to score goals and change games, McTominay can also provide cover at defensive midfield and other areas of the pitch. Arsenal inquire about £84 million star embroiled in contract saga. Arsenal reportedly one of 3 Premier League clubs to inquire about Juventus forward Kenan Yildiz. The young Turkish star was named in Serie A's team of the season last year and has a reputation for being one of the best young players around. He already boasts 6 goals and 4 assists in 16 appearances this season. Italian outlet Tuttosport have claimed Yildiz has stalled on whether he wants a new contract, prompting Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool to make numerous phone calls about a potential move. Real Madrid are also understood to be of interest to the 20-year-old, who is valued at around £84 million. Arsenal's current injury list. Heading into the January transfer window, it's important to remember Arsenal's current injury list. Considering these can often inform a transfer strategy, Football London has a look at the areas the Gunners are currently thin in heading into the clash with Aston Villa. Riccardo Calafiori will miss the clash against Villa after a very awkward pain. It's something that he felt yesterday, something very awkward that happened, and today in the warm-up he wasn't comfortable, Arteta said. Jurrien Timber picked up a training injury from an awkward fall before the Brighton game, looks set to be absent against Villa. Kai Havertz, closer to fitness, but still expected to miss Villa game. Ben White, dealing with a hamstring injury which struck him down against Wolves. Christian Mosquera missed the last 6 matches with an ankle injury. Max Damon, the 15-year-old, is understood to be out with an ankle injury of his own. Arsenal may face competition with Tottenham Hotspur for Club Brugge midfielder Alexander Stankovic. The 20-year-old defensive midfielder has been in impressive form for the Belgians. So much so his former club Inter Milan are considering exercising their buyback clause before selling him on for more money in the summer. It is then Arsenal and Tottenham will be waiting in the wings, as Italian outlet Gazzetta dello Sport understand both London clubs have made initial contact for the midfielder. Arsenal currently have Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, Christian Norgard and Mikel Merino as defensive options, but the latter has starred as a makeshift centre-forward, while Rice had to fill in defence against Brighton and Hove Albion. In his pre-match press conference before the home battle against Aston Villa, Mikel Arteta urged the club to be active in the January transfer window. He said, "The window is there. We're Arsenal, and we have to be actively looking at it like, okay, what do we need? And we have to be actively looking. Can we do it or not? That's a different story. We always have to be prepared, because something could happen. Hopefully, it will be very positive." Andrea Berta's £17 million plot. Andrea Berta is understood to be plotting a £17 million move for Elche midfielder Rodrigo Mendoza. The 20-year-old has enjoyed a strong breakout season for the La Liga side. In November, it was claimed by the Telegraph the Spaniard has a £17 million release clause in his contract. With Arsenal looking for more strength in depth, Berta reportedly believes Mendoza has the technicality to thrive in the Premier League. Barcelona midfielder Pedri once identified Mendoza as a rising star in Spain. It's also understood by Sky Sports Mendoza is firmly on Arsenal's radar as a potential understudy for Martin Zubimendi. The January transfer window is fast approaching and already there are plenty of rumours to get your teeth into. Arsenal sporting director Andrea Berta already appears to be pursuing some big targets, while Mikel Arteta also had a message for the powers that be at the club.